welcome to First Aid Airgun. I'm your host Lou, and today we're checking out the Winchester XS 1977. I was talking to G-Man a little while ago. Me and him been talking for a few months about this gun, and for some reason Santa Claus decided to drop one off. So I think we're going to put this on the G-Man special request video list. It's a 3 to 10 pumper, 177 caliber. Check out this scope that comes with it. We'll get into more of that here in a minute. Let's take a close-up look and check this bad boy out. The Daisy Winchester 1977 XS 3 to 10 pump 177 caliber has a claimed velocity of 1,000 feet per second with alloy pellets. We're going to test that today with some H&N Sport 5.25 grain pellets. And it comes with a 4x32 scope. Pretty cool. And if you're not using the scope, it is fully adjustable for windage and elevation with open sights. Got a nice little dot there on the front to help you see. It does have a manual push-through safety. We'll talk more about that in a minute. 11 millimeter dovetail, and the scope isn't half bad for what it is. You know, out of a pumper, it's really good. I'm used to them little Tasco scopes. Be aware of the bolt probe here. See how it's kind of back? I leave it right there. That way the pellet doesn't get lost down the void there. Now that we've taken a close-up look at the Winchester 1977 XS, before we get started on any testing, there are some safety protocols on the gun that won't allow you to shoot it. So I want to show you how to actually pump the gun up and fire the gun. This is the only weird part of the safety protocol. See, it won't let you put the safety on first. Before you can put the gun on safe, you have to charge the bolt, insert your pellet, and then push it forward, and then you can put the safety on, which will allow you to then pump the gun up. If you don't do these steps, the gun won't hold air and you won't be able to put the gun on safe. So follow those steps. Once you're pumped up, take her off safe and fire. Repeat the process as needed. In order to get the gun to fire and pump up with air, the safety thing is a little weird to me, but it's not a big deal. I understand why they put it on there. It's just something that I'm not used to. But now that we've done that, we know how to shoot the gun properly. It's time to take this bad boy downstairs over the chronograph. We're going to use a 7.5 grain Daisy pellet flat nose, and then we're going to try out some lighter pellets. 844.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Woo! We got our 1,003. As you all know, sometimes I'm not too good at math. I ended up doing a 6-shot group, covered up by a quarter, had one flyer. Very decent in my opinion. I know with a little practice with this trigger on this gun, I can tighten up that group, but still, 3 out of 5 at a dime, 10 yards, I'm happy, folks. Gotta say, the Winchester 1977 is off to a great start. Got impressive numbers for foot-pounds of energy and feet per second. Also, accurate at 10 yards. Dime-sized, quarter-sized groups. I'm sure we could do better with a little more practice. I always need to practice, and I always have a flyer. So that being said, let's take those Daisy wide cutters and them H&N green wide cutters, and let's shoot them into ballistics gel and just see if we get any deformation out of either of those pellets. I'm kind of curious. Let's check it out. Gel deformation test number 1, Daisy wide cutter 10 pumps, Winchester 1977. H&N Sport 5.25 grain lead free. Before we take a look at those pellets and the gel, you know what time it is. It's my favorite time. It's time to shoot some clay. If speed is what you need, then these H&N Sports will do the job. Testing out your max velocity, we did hit our max velocity of 1,003 feet per second. No visible deformation in clay or gel though. The cheapy daisies did deform in the clay and the gel. On the right is gel only, and on the left is clay into gel. Big deformation, good power out of this guy. So, what do we think of the Winchester 1977? I'll tell you what, it's a pretty cool little pumper. It's kind of like a Daisy 880, but on steroids. Let me tell you what, we're getting over 11.5 foot-pounds of muzzle energy right out of the box with 7.5 grain pellets. That's pretty impressive for a pumper that's under $100. And it comes with a decent 4x32 scope. The glass isn't the best, but you'll be able to see out to 20-25 yards. And I think that's what this gun would be great for, is to teach shooter safety. And if you want to do a little pesting in the backyard on the cheap for 20-25 yards, taking out mice, rats, pigeons, this gun, you really can't beat it for the investment so far. But we're going to put it through its paces and see how it holds up long term. That way we can give you the long term review down the road. But that being said, so far, this is a fun little shooter. I think whether you're 15 or 50, you can enjoy this. So, that being said, everybody, I want you all to have a safe and happy new year, and I'll see you all next time.